Mobility 21 is proud to recognize Susan Bransen with the 2018 Public Sector Leader of the Year Award. Susan serves as the California Transportation Commission's Executive Director, reporting to the 13-member commission.
Susan is an astounding leader. In fact, sort of channeling our Governor Jerry Brown and his love of Latin, there is a Latin phrase that actually describes Susan, in my mind, perfectly. And it is multum in parvo, which means a lot in a little package.
Susan Bransen just gets it. She has stepped up to better address the many transportation challenges facing California both today and in the future. From improving oversight and administering new funding programs in the near term to much longer-term efforts to explore future funding options, Susan is an innovative leader.
Susan's deserving of the award because she's very collaborative. She's somebody who cares about equity among regions of the state. She's someone who is always out there visiting, trying to understand issues, and that's a sign of a great leader.
I know Susan for a long time. SB1 is a Repair and Accountability Act and became an Accountability Act after the CTC adopted the guidelines, and it is Susan's leadership that got these guidelines to be adopted.
With the passage of Senate Bill 1 last spring by the legislature, a tremendous amount of workload was put on the California Transportation Commission. And Susan in particular is their executive director. A tremendous amount of workload and a lot of stakeholders that had a lot of questions about the process, and she was able to do that in a very fair and balanced and proper manner.
Susan's 25 years of experience and dedication to the transportation industry has resulted in improved safety, mobility, environmental sustainability, economic vitality, and quality of life in California.
Susan has this amazing gift of being able to stay calm and unruffled, but she's able to work through those pressures and does it with a calmness and a level of contemplation that we as professionals in our industry could all learn from.
Susan has been a great help to us. I can't thank her or the CTC enough for all the help that they have given us, $1 billion and more in funding to improve our service, to improve reliability and frequency, and help us relieve the freeways. I will be forever grateful.
Susan Bransen is very deserving of the Public Sector Leader of the Year Award. A true test of leadership is leading an organization through a really difficult time, and that's exactly what Susan did when she first became Executive Director. And Susan was able to try and focus on doing as much as we could with a very small amount of money.
Susan Bransen has been enormously massive in her efforts to distribute millions and millions of dollars around Southern California and California as a whole. Without her able administration of SB1 and other grant funding, I think mobility in the region will be in a world of hurt.
I've had the honor of working with Susan for more than a decade now, and I can truly say that I am honored to work with someone as dedicated as she, to work with her in the capacity as a peer, but also as a friend.
Mobility 21 presents Susan Bransen with the 2018 Public Sector Leader of the Year Award for her leadership in advancing transportation and mobility in Southern California.